All right, guys, I have finally done this. I don't know how nobody's ever done this. No one's ever done this. I went on tierlistmaker.com and I made a Blitz Survival Games tier list template. So you guys can all go on this and you can make little tier lists and give your opinions on where you think kits place in this game. Because a lot of people in Blitz, or a lot of people that I've talked to, at least 100 people have expressed their desire to make a tier list and what it would look like if the community all gave their opinions on it. So I was thinking maybe we could do that and actually have this game be a little bit more solidified than it is, instead of just like, oh, let me pick a kit, let me win with it. And plus it would be good for newer players to look at this and figure out, oh, so I should be playing these kits, right? Okay, cool. um, so yeah, let's get this started. All right, so this is going to be based on a lot of things. This is going to be based on how I feel towards the situation with hackers right now, whether kits have a lot of utility or not. It's not really going to be based off of whether you can get good gear late game or early game, because honestly, every deathmatch has a bunch of stacked as fuck people in it. So yeah. All right, to start this tier list off, easy and simple. I think the worst kit in the entire game is Troll. Troll, the witch doesn't even work correctly anymore, and it's kind of a joke kit. It always was, and the only reason it was good was because I kind of made up this pussy strategy for it. So that's one thing. There you go. Let's see. Hmm. This is difficult. This is gonna be pretty difficult right here, because I don't know what should be on F tier. F tier are the kits that are just like the shittiest of the shit. You know, like they just suck. They don't feel good when you play them. Just nothing like that. I kind of want to put Warlock on F tier because Warlock strength potions, as far as I'm concerned, or really anyone that I know besides Elliot or Eeriness, are only useful in deathmatch. But at the same time, I kind of want to give the kit a little bit more credit than that, because it does get a diamond chest plate, and that is, only two kits do get that. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to put. I think I'm going to have to put. Huh. Should I just have Troll in a tier all on its own because it's just like a joke kit? I think that's what we should do. You know what, we're just going to put them on tiers for now, how I feel about them. So on E tier, it would be all of the melee kits, because honestly, I do not think melee kits are suitable in Blitz anymore. They used to be back when everybody had like 20 FPS computers and everybody was running around, frame spiking and just hitting each other. But now there's a lot more thought into the game. So I think that kits with utility like Baker, Hunter, Warrior, Scout, I think those are a lot more high tiered now than anything else. So let's put on this tier. We're gonna put Knight here. We're gonna put Spiely here. I'm not gonna put Tim here because Tim is better than that. I think Tim is a little bit better than that. Let's see. What other melee kits would really fall under this category? I think Rogue is really not that great, honestly. I don't know why, but like I never see a lot of Rogue gags working out, really. So that's something that kind of, should I put Astronaut on this tier? Nah, I feel like Astronaut's a little bit higher than that. Um, let's see. Viking, yeah, I don't think Viking's that great. Um, Hmm. Diver, yeah, Diver isn't all that good. Jockey, should I put Jockey? I mean, Jockey mobs barely even work, to be honest, and they're one of the worst mobs in the game, in my opinion, but it does get very good armor, so I guess that is something there. Should I put Guardian? I don't know. Guardian's kind of a happy-go-lucky kit. Warlock, I don't want to put in E tier because I feel like it's just too good for that. Again, still like it's up in the air. I think that it's good, but at the same time, I don't really know. Snowman is an if. Okay, yeah, this is E tier. 5 shitty kits right here. I genuinely think these kits are shit. So we're going to put at the very bottom of this, I think we should put Diver, simply because Diver is literally, it's all melee. There is no utility with the kit. You get a sword, and that's it. You're probably going to replace the helmet because of Speleos running around all the time. Archer 6 gets diamond helmets now. You're just going to end up replacing the helmet. So the boots are only good on a select few maps. So that's kind of a problem with the kit. Let's see. You got Viking, which again, the utility you do get in the kit is kind of a meme at best. Well, I think I'm gonna put Viking behind Diver. Well, you get higher prot levels, you get a better weapon. So although the utility in the kit, like the passive of the kit, is worse than Diver, I think that the prot and the weapon make it higher, but only slightly. They're like almost the same kit, almost the same exact kit. Rogue, I think, is going to take this spot here because honestly, I see a lot of rogues trying to. Not a lot. I see. Actually, never mind. I don't know why I said that. I see no rogues picking that kit anymore. No one picks rogue. I saw one dude trying to play Rogue 8 like multiple times, like once this year, and then he gave up. The knockback doesn't work, I guess, is what I mean. Like, I don't know. It's such a telegraphed strategy. Like, you're climbing a mountain, you have the black armor on. There are just so many requirements for the things to work. The knockback sword isn't too good because Blitz is like a speedy game now. It doesn't really, like, work. It doesn't add up, And the weakness potions, they're good, but not good enough to have it any higher than what it is now. Like, the kit has so much utility, but the utility feels so useless. You know what I mean? Because everyone knows, what kit you're playing. Like, if you have enchanted iron boots on and you have a iron sword enchanted, people are going to assume you are rogue if they know what they're doing. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, we're gonna put. I think I'm gonna have Knight in front of Speleo because Knight just feels a lot more solid. I know Speleo has, the diamond helmet, but there are just so many of them that it kind of decreases like the value of the kit in the metagame. Do you know what I mean? Like if you see a Speleo and you're playing Knight and you kill that Speleo, you automatically you just got that kit. Well, I guess that's actually shitty logic. Maybe I should just we're just to be safe. We're gonna put Speleo ahead of Knight. I like that. The swords are back to back. I like that. It's cute. All right, so D tier. These are the kits that are like, nah, but like the utility in them is useful for something that is like viable. It's like a gimmick that if you keep spamming the gimmick, you will win games. So in this tier, I'm gonna have Warlock. I'm gonna have Slimy. I'm gonna have Fisherman. I'm gonna have. I don't want to put Hype Train in that tier. I'm going to have Astronaut in this tier. I'm going to have... should I put Horse Tamer in this tier? Yeah, Horse Tamer's not really that great anymore. Let's see. I would. I'm going to put Arachno in this tier. Let's see. Blaze, maybe? I mean, Blaze is pretty good sometimes. It's kind of a misused kit. Reaper... That's one thing. Actually, I think I'm going to put Reaper in E tier right behind Rogue because Reaper has a lot of issues that Rogue has. It has a lot of like cool and unique utilities, but it's just doesn't feel good and it doesn't feel like it works, Meat Master, I'm not going to put in D tier because I feel like Meat Master, although it does fall under the category of most of the E tier kits, it does have the prot, which is the best protection value you can get in the game other than the Wolf Tamer boots. So that's one thing that's keeping that higher than the rest of them. Let's see. Snowman, I'm going to have to put on this tier. I don't know. Snowman never felt that good other than when the Snowman would spam. Let's see. I'm not going to put Tim in this tier. I'm not going to put Tim. I know that Tim has the gimmick where you spam XP bottles, you enchant, and it's like a brainless strategy, or it's seen as a brainless strategy. But you got to think about it a little bit more than that. It's more to think about than that. I think I'm finished for this tier. I think this tier is all finished up. Should I put Guardian? I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna put Guardian this tier. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put Guardian. Seems legit. This tier seems really legit so far. Oh, Phoenix too. Phoenix is going on this tier because I have personal experience with this kit because I am the only person with it at 9, other than like 2 or 3 other people, and they'll probably agree with me when I talk about it when I get to that kit. So at the bottom of the bottom in this tier, we're gonna put Arachnologist. Arachno, I've heard so many people defend, but I genuinely think that Arachno is like one of the weakest kits in the game because of the mobs. The mobs are so easy to, I have seen like one single person use this kit correctly. Okay. I think it was like, what is his name? Panda-ish or something. Some ornithology, one of them. They're like the same person. Or Panda Shade, one of the three. But the spiders just feel useless. Never have I ever had problems with spiders. And the only thing that made this kit good to me was the cobwebs. Right when those guys removed this kit, back it's in the shadows permanently. Let's see. Warlock I'm gonna put all the way down here because I feel like Warlock again. Actually, well, I feel like the kit has more value than that. Snowman. Let's see. Snowman's gonna go. Hmm. I'm going to put Phoenix. I'm going to put Phoenix back here. The Flame Bow is really powerful. Actually, I'm going to put Phoenix on the bottom of this. Phoenix is terrible, okay? It is the worst ultimate kit that was added simply because there's so many things you have to think about. You have to think about getting a weapon. You have to think about getting a regular bow so that when you run out of your Flame Bow, you can still have some sort of kit to you. And the armor is good, but you're going to end up replacing most of it other than the Prot 3 gold boots unless you get something diamond. So I think this kit is ass. This kit is so bad. It's good for team mode, but other than that, it's just shit. Like, it's good if you want to catch up to someone, but you can't spam the bow. You have to think so smart, and it's just not worth it because in deathmatch, there's no way you're going to have the flame bow. There is no way because you're gonna use the uses before that. You're going to have like maybe 2 uses in deathmatch tops out of the 11 you receive. So yeah, that's there. Arachnologist is there. Let's see. I think Guardian is going to be... but it's a healing kit, you know? If you're smart with Guardian, I feel like it has a lot more value to it. I'm going to put Fisherman down here. I'm going to put Fisherman in front of Arachnologist. I think Fisherman, again, it's a gimmick. You spam the gimmick and you win. And since rods are relatively common in chests, it decreases the value of this kit a lot. If there were no rods in chests, this kit in Hype Train would be like A tier. Easily, like top 5 kits in the game. But it's not. So, not much value to it. Let's see. Snowman. I don't know what I should put here. Slimy Slime's good, because it counters Scout and Speed and stuff, but not for as long as people would want. I'm going to put Guardian. I'm going to put Guardian here. Guardian gets the healing, yes, but it's always just felt like such a stalematey kit to me. I mean, even when it was buffed recently, it still feels like, nobody even uses it anymore. It's only used for the extra 2 hearts that you receive, and even then, it doesn't really mean much. Well, I'll put it ahead of Snowman. We're going to put Horse Tamer back here. Horse Tamer is ass, okay? Horse Tamer's been nerfed into the ground. I'm surprised I didn't put Horse Tamer, like, in F tier, just because it's been nerfed that hard. I'm joking, by the way, but, So top 3 in this list. I think Astronaut is really good because getting away in Blitz, having mobility is a really good thing. So being able to jump off of a fucking cliff, like, that's good. And there are a lot of huge cliffs. There are a lot of cool gimmicks you can do with this kit. You just got to outsmart your opponent. And unlike Rogue, it's not really telegraphed that you're Astronaut. You know what I mean? Like, you can fool someone into thinking that you can jump. Because a lot of people are confident. It's a mental game. Because with Rogue, they know they're going to get hit off and they'll die instantly. so they won't chase you. But if you're Astronaut, they're like, okay, he might double hit me and I might take some fall damage, but I'm gonna live, right? Maybe. Like if I hold W and I try to like manipulate the knockback a little bit, I can probably kill them, right? So people will follow you. So if you're confident and you're good at, say, rotting, you could easily like abuse the shit out of this kit. Same with Slimy Slime. A lot of people are confident in this game, and they will take advantage of that. So I'm gonna have them top 2 in this tier. I'm gonna have Warlock following up with them because I said the Diamond Chestplate carries it a long way, but the Strength Potions just are only good in Deathmatch as far as I've seen. I've never seen someone use them that was an experienced player spontaneously, and they've worked. I've killed them every single time. It's just a crutch, really, if anything, deathmatch crutch. So I'm gonna put Slimy Slime ahead of Astronaut here because I feel the slowness and the knockback, consistent knockback, is better than being able to just jump off of shit. And because actually, well, nah, I take that back. I take that back. Knockback, annoying. People get away. So on the ground, this kit is shit. You know, at least Astronaut has the res potions and the good armor to back it up, give it the backup it needs. But Slimy Slime does, you know, get quite the boost on the D tier because, you know, it does counter bows and all that. Let's see. C tier. C tier are kits that are just kind of neutral ground. Like these are kits where you win, you lose. It's like that, you know? It's not like a gimmicky kit. Like they're solid. They're solid. This is like the solid tier. These are kits like you go them and you're like, okay, this is pretty solid. This is okay. Let's see. I'm gonna put Shadow Knight on this tier. I'm gonna put Red Dragon on this tier. I'm gonna put Blaze on this tier. I don't know. Should I put Hunter? Hunter is a really good kit. Never mind. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put Jockey here. I feel like Jockey should be lower than that. Because no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna put Hype Train here. Actually, no. Hype Train has a lot of value to it. I'm gonna put. I don't want to put any healing kits on this tier, to be honest, because no healing kit is like bad. You know. Should I put Wolf Tamer here? Nah, Wolf Tamer is really good. I'm gonna have to put Florist here, I think. Florist is like a solid C tier here, I think. I'm going to put Tim here. And I think that's about it. Let's see. C tier. All right. So I think at the very bottom is Jockey, obviously, because, you know, the armor's kind of bland. The mobs are not that great. I think the baby zombies are pretty annoying, and they can, you know, get in your business. But generally not too great of a kit. Compared to these others ones. I mean, like, it's better than everything it's ahead of, for sure, definitely. Or not definitely, but these are speculations. Keep that in mind. Like, you guys can comment below and tell me what you think. So, Tim, let's see. Tim, good old Timmy. I think Shadow Knight's going to take up the back end of this tier list. I think Red Dragon's going to go here. This is a tier list that's actually pretty. This is a list that's easier for me to do. I think Blaze is going to be ahead, and I think Tim is going to be in the front. Now, the reasons behind this is I think blindness is a limited thing, and the feather falling on the helmet isn't as effective as, say, armor or astronaut or rogue. Actually, I think it's more effective than rogue. I don't know. But it is a solid kit, but it's not, like, as good as Red Dragon. I think Red Dragon has so much utility. Red Dragon is literally MCSG simulator. If you get a rod, you are an MCSG player. You have the full loadout. You got the flint steel, you got the rod, you got the stone sword. It's perfect. The armor is really well balanced. Like, this is a solid kit. This is probably the most well balanced kit of all time. This kit has always been balanced. Like, stupidly so. I've been shocked. Actually, well, back when the magma cubes were gigantic, yeah, that was a problem. Blaze, the fire is a gimmicky thing. I would put it in D tier, but it is a very solid kit. Like, this is a good kit. This is a reliable pick if you want to, like, win games consistently, but not play anything, like, broken as fuck, you know? Like, if you want to play something middle ground. Florist, the Thorns are really good, but it cannot trump the fact that Tim gets a shit ton of XP bottles and an instant sharpness sword every single game, and diamond pants when there are so many people with like iron chest plates running around and all that. Like with Tim, every deathmatch you will be shit stacked. Like you will be stacked every single deathmatch. So it's very good. Floors to Thorns, it's like they're good for running away. Other than that, you're going to end up replacing your top 2 pieces and possibly your bottom 2 pieces. So after that, what do you have, really? Like, what kit are you even playing? Are you playing Horse Tamer? Or are you playing Snowman? You know, you have a Diamond Axe, so that's that. B tier are when the kits begin to get good. These are the good kits that you can go and they have things about them that are very flexible. Like you can play these kits in multiple different, like you can play these kits in different ways. I'm gonna put armor on this tier. I think armor was very good, but then they nerfed it ever so slightly, and I think that means all the difference. That and armor can be pretty heavily countered if you're smart enough. I'm gonna put farmer on this tier. I feel good about that. I am also going to put Hype Train on this tier. I am going to put Creeper Tamer on this tier. I'm going to put a lot of kits on this tier. Hang on, actually. Let's see. Going to put... I've got to get rid of one of these healing kits. Yeah, okay. We're going to put Scout on this tier. I know that might be wrong. That might not be good, but we're going to put it on this tier. We're going to put Warrior... And we're going to put Necromancer, I think. Oh, I forgot about Toxicologist. Holy shit. Why am I so stupid? Toxicologist. Oh my god. Why did I forget about that? Toxicologist is down here. And sorry, I really thought that was Hunter for some reason. Holy piss. Wow. That's holy. I'm going to put Hunter in B tier as well, by the way. I'm going to put Toxicologist in the middle of these two because, like I said, the potions are kind of gimmicky. I'm going to put it, yeah, that's where I'm going to leave Toxicologist. Well, we're going to put Toxicologist ahead of Shadow Knight, or behind Shadow Knight. There we go, because poison potions have always been trumped by blindness to me. Let's see. Actually, well, the regen, so we're going to put Toxicologist ahead of Shadow Knight here. All right, let me see how long this recording has been. 22 whole minutes. Holy shit. All right. All right. Let's get it on, boys. Hopefully this isn't too long. I'm trying to finish this up pretty fast. All right, let's go. Let's speed through B tier. B tier, I think the bottom goes to Warrior. The pots aren't that great. If you use a pot and you're running and they hit you in the back and it's a crit, that whole entire pot was completely nullified. The pots aren't too, like, they don't turn a fight in your favor too much. I've seen people use them, and it's like, it's barely noticeable, right? It gives them, like, that one extra hit on you. That one extra hit. Don't get me wrong, the weapon is very good, and the pots are great, but I think Hunter trumps it in that respect. So I think they're going to be, like, side by side on the tier list right here. I think Creeper is going to be back here. I think Creeper's going to be back here. I think Necro's going to be in front of Creeper. I think the top of this tier list is definitely going to be Armor. That's just going to stay like that. Farmer is going to be secondary to this. Hype Train's going to be third. Now, Scout is kind of tricky because Scout is a very weird kit. It's like the lightweight of this game. It's like the super strategical kit. You have to really think. Now, a lot of people say speed is broken in this game. Now, I think the opposite. Speed is the most easily countered mechanic in this game if you are smart and you know how to get away from it. It's not that complicated, because when you think about it, sprint jumping and running with speed 2, they're almost, like, not almost, but they're, like, pretty close in speed. So as long as you're running around corners and you're not, like, taking any long routes and you're being quick and, like, quick on your feet, you can avoid this kit pretty well. So because of this, I actually think I'm going to put it behind all of these and put it right. I'm going to put it right here, because there are some games with Scout. Scout's just a very feeble kit. Like, if you focus a Scout down, they're not going to get a weapon. There's nothing they can do. All they can do is spam their speed pots, and they're using their utility to get away from you. What if they don't find a weapon? Exactly. It's a very easily countered kit. But it's also very, very good in the right hands. Like, you have people like Johnfold, Tild, that have grinded so much stats with this kit are like Ender Rune, Cloud Atlas, all those people, or like Sly Pro use this kit even. So a lot of people like to main this kit. So obviously it's pretty good if a lot of known players play it all the time. And Elk too, obviously. So Creeper is back here because I don't think the Diamond Chestplate compensates for how shit the creepers are most times. Like most times creepers are just trolls. Like they just blow up your gear, right? So I don't really know. It just kind of feels like a meme kit, if anything. So Necromancer is in front of Creeper because Necromancer has like almost everything that you could possibly need in a game. Like it has a punch bow with a considerable amount of arrows. If you don't want to loot, those are the arrows you have. Like if you're just a kill person. It has mobs to get away from people. It has decent armor that counters Archer very hard, by the way. This is the only kit, if you're wearing the full set, that can counter Archer's arrows and not die to it in like it takes like over 50 shots or something stupid. Actually, because of that, I'm going to put Necromancer above Hype Train, because Hype Train, the Rod, and the Iron Sword, the Clean Iron Sword feels nice. I do agree, but the armor is lackluster, and all the utility in the kit, it's like, it feels spammy, when you get all those items, they come in, it's like, no, leave me alone. I don't want those items. Leave me alone. Then you've got Farmer, I think Farmer's a pretty solid kit. It's got really strong, like, lower armor. It's got the eggs, and it like constantly replenishes your eggs if you know how to play the kit. But at the same time, it gives your opponents eggs if they know to go back and collect the eggs. I've beaten a lot of Farmer 10s that way, and it does not feel good because I've played Farmer 10 and that's happened to me. It does not feel good knowing that you were the only Farmer 10 and they just killed you with your own eggs. Actually, because of that, I think I'm going to put Farmer 10 2 back from these two. So that's that. Armor 10, of course, everybody knows this. This kit was abused a lot. And when I mean a lot, not abused per se, but it was extremely powerful. It was considered the second best kit in the game behind Golem, but the only reason I put it this low is because it is a very easily countered kit. And I'll admit, my bitching about it was kind of unjustified, because now I realize it takes a smart player to counter this kit. I think it's just because a lot of cheaters were using it. That's why I thought that it was so good. Okay, good. My mic is detected. All right. So let's see. Armor 10. All right. So A tier. These are the kits. This is where they start getting good. Like these are the good kits. Okay. These are very good. So we're gonna put Wolf Tamer here. We're gonna put Pigman here. We're gonna put Paladin. We're gonna put Baker. And we're going to put. We're going to put Ranger, and we're going to put Meatmaster. Actually, we're going to put Donkey here as well. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Actually, yeah, we're going to put Archer here as well. All these kits, there's only one S tier kit, obviously. It's one of the most fluid kits in the game, and it still is to this day, and it can be used in the most ways possible if you want it to be that way. So yeah, let's see. In the bottom spot for this, I'm going to put Paladin. I've been very considerate to this kit putting it up this far, but I do feel like Paladin is a very good kit if you know how to use the healing pots correctly, but at the same time, it could be a very horrible kit for you if you don't. But the armor's just very strong. The sword's good. It gets healing. Healing kits are the meta in this game. If you haven't realized that yet, they are the meta. The lowest placing healing kit is Guardian, and that is already like 10 spots up. So if you haven't realized that yet, that's the gist. Like, healing kits are some of the best kits in this game, obviously. Let's see. So taking up the rear or in front of Paladin, we're going to put Meatmaster. I've also been pretty considerate not putting this in B tier because I think Meatmaster is a very solid kit, but at the same time, the Prot 4 takes it a long way when it comes to putting it on a tier list, in my opinion. Because if you block it with that, it does make a difference. Have you ever tried to crit out a Wolf Tamer that's block hitting? And they have like chain pants, they have like max blitz besides the diamond boots. It is, dude, they're like unkillable. They're roaches. Now, because of that, Meat Master getting the passive mobs. I'm going to put Wolf Tamer right in front of it because they both get Prot 4. And the only difference between them is the only thing that makes Wolf Tamer better is it gets wolves, and the wolves are fucking annoying. We all know that. Actually, I'm going to put Ranger here, and I'm going to put Wolf Tamer in front of it. Ranger, the Punch 2 bow, is the best gimmick in this game. Okay? If you are in a deathmatch, like Shroom Valley or the Jungle Deathmatch, you win instantly if you know how to play this kit. If you know how to keep them away from you and put them into the deathmatch border, this kit is literally the deathmatch bow. Okay? I'm not even kidding. That's why it is just so... That makes it skyrocket. But at the same time, the armor is like lacking just a little bit, and it doesn't get a weapon, so obviously you can target this kit and, you know, all that. So, here we go. These are the top 5 kits, by the way. We just got into the top 5. There are 4 left that I haven't arranged, and then there's Golem. So Pigman, I'm gonna put... Oh, hang on. Yeah, Pigman I'm going to put 5th. I'm going to put Pigman 5th. I think Pigman... Or no, I'm going to put Donkey Tamer 5th. I think Donkey Tamer is one of the best kits in the game if... Now, listen closely. If you can get a good donkey. If you get a shit donkey, you are screwed. So goodbye. Get out of here. And a lot of the times the donkeys are kind of slow. Like, I've played donkey about 300, 400, like probably like 400 games with it. Like 20 hours. And I get slow donkeys a shit ton. It's like 70 to 30. Like 70 being a slow donkey, 30 being a fast donkey. All right, so following that up, it's Pigman. Pigman is one of the most solid kits in this game, and it always has been since they changed it from full leather, iron sword, diamond helmet to the new kit that it is now. The Pigman pot combos are absolutely insane, and you can abuse that to get the double damage bug and then get like a 6 or 7 heart hit on someone in pretty good amounts of armor. That in the Pigman is one of the most useful mobs in the game to me because you can heal him. So like say you get someone low and they're coming at you and you're lower. You can spawn the Pigman. They'll do a good amount of damage. You throw the Pigman pod. The damage registers. It's splash. So it registers through the Pigman and hits them. And I don't know how many people that I've seen losing to that, where like the person will spawn the Pigman, throw the pot, it bounces them back, they jump and hit from around the Pigman, and it kills them like instantly. I don't know how many people have died to that. It's an insanely good strategy. It gives you 2 instant kills on whoever you want if you know how to use this kit correctly. So that is just immensely good. You can't top that. So top 3. We're up to top 3 here. I think 3rd in this game is Archer. I'm not going to put Baker 3rd. I think Baker is one of the best kits in the game, to be honest, because it's the most consistent healing kit. It gets resistance. It's literally Astronaut and Golem on steroids. It's just a really good kit. Gets the Iron Sword, the Prot Boots, one of the most flexible kits in the game. You could literally play this kit however you want. Defensively, you could be a cocky offensive person. So many people go for this kit. The community speaks for itself. Everyone goes for this kit. Literally. Everyone, like every known grinder in this game that gets on the monthly, like consistently, plays this kit often. I'm not even kidding. Like it's insane. So Archer, Archer I put up here because bowing is a very strong aspect of Blitz. If you know what you're doing with bow, you will be the most dominant force in that game. And as someone who has played Archer for like 250 hours or something absolutely crazy since they added time tracking, I have learned this, but it is not the best kit in the game. So if you came onto this video thinking I would put Archer at number 1, you are incorrect. Golem, number 1 kit in the game. Easy. No contest. Golem is the best kit in the game. No one can ever tell me differently. Best kit. You can play this kit however you want, whenever you want, and you can win. You could literally win. You could be the laziest piece of shit the whole game, get barely any armor, and you could burn every single heal on the person that you're fighting. Think about this. The Gapple gives 2 hearts. The regen from the Gapple, I believe, gives a heart and a half or 2. So even if that, that's still a lot of health. And the splash absorption pots give 2 each. So that's 6 hearts already, not even counting the regen. You get a sharpness iron axe, which is, the equivalent of an iron sword. And you can use that healing to kill literally whoever you want in the whole game. If you're good enough and you're confident enough, this kit can let you kill anyone, okay? And I've learned that from one dude, Sean Lowell, okay? Sean, Mystified, and a dozen other people. Just everyone goes for this kit. This is obviously the best kit in the game. Every single person that has grinded this game to a ridiculous degree in the past year and a half has this maxed because they knew it was broken, and they knew it was shattered. They knew it was a broken kit. It's not broken anymore. They've balanced it a lot more, but it still is the best kit in the game, in my opinion. And the only reason it tops Baker is because it's a lot more fluid. With Baker, you have to really think about how you're using the res pots. With Golem, it's a mindless thing. You're just like, I get hearts now. With Baker, you have to actually watch your health because the regen is very slow. With Golem, it is literally an instantaneous effect. It just happens. You just get it. So that is one thing that puts Golem above Baker. And there you have it. There is my tier list. If you disagree with any spots, let me know. Let's craft a tier list together. Let's do this together. I will Gyazo this. I will take a screenshot, and I will put it on my Twitter. And this, right now, will be the first, beta tier list for the Blitz Survival games. And if you guys want me to change it, anything. If I get good feedback, if I get a good reasoning why I should change, the positioning of something, I believe we can do this. I believe we can make, of course this is opinionated, but over time it could be constructed into something more. So with that, I'm going to end off this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a 36-minute long video. Holy shit. If you watched to the end, kudos to motherfucking you, okay? I will put timestamps to each moment I talk about a character. Not a character. This isn't a fighting game tier list. This is the Blitz tier list. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the content. You don't really have to watch this full thing through, honestly. If you just want to skip through the video and find your kit and listen to my reason why, you can. But it would be better to watch the whole thing so that you can give your feedback too. Or just skip to the end and just see how the tier list turned out and see if you agree with it. So yeah, see you around.